Guys, welcome back to a brand new video. I feel like all our criticisms are falling on deaf ears. It's like Treyarch doesn't even work at the studio anymore. Like the actual devs and employees are just on a permanent lunch break. And to be honest, I'm not even gonna blame the devs this time. I'm really not, because they've kind of been fucked over by Activision to be cursed to make two basically the same COD games year after year. I know for a fact that Black Ops 7 is basically gonna be a glorified DLC for Black Ops 6. That's basically what they did with MW3. So I'm not getting my hopes up for that game. But anyway, guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you guys are having a good day today. And yeah, pretty much not much to talk about other than there's a new weed themed event, of course, in Black Ops 6. I think it's called Blaze of Glory or whatever. Very original. And yeah, I guess the entire player base at this point must be just a bunch of potheads, because that's basically the only sort of content we've received since the launch of Verdansk. It's kind of funny to me that the only earnable animated camo that we've had since the launch of the game is a fucking weed camo that is a few months into the game and like weeks after the actual 420, which is like, I don't know, are stoners even gonna be around anymore to see this camo? Is like, I don't know, man. It's just kind of sad. As much as I want to talk about COD, it feels like there's nothing to talk about with Call of Duty. The 420 weed event is really nothing special, not much to talk about. All the rewards they give you in that event is pretty much dog shit, useless trash that I'm never gonna use or pick up. I'd rather just not play and hop on other games that I'd rather play than waste my time earning fucking emblems and stickers and shit that I don't care about. Feels like every year around this time, the current Call of Duty game starts to die down, and the Call of Duty community is just basically in limbo, waiting for the next game to drop. Except this is the only time I feel like that I have just been so fed up with the game, and I feel like a lot of people share this with me, that we're just so fed up with the game that we're not even playing COD or sticking with it while in this limbo or waiting time. We're just playing other games. We're just playing different games, honestly. And it's a lot of fun to just play other games and not have to deal with the fucking stupid ass Fortnite wannabe, Seth Rogen, 420 Blaze It weed skins, and just goofy shit that just really doesn't really belong in COD. Like, I'm okay with flashy camos and like goofy skins to an extent sometimes, but when it's this ridiculous, it's just, not only is it just embarrassing because you know Call of Duty wants to be Fortnite so bad, but it's also just sad because it's like, I thought this game was supposed to be set in like the 90s or 80s or something. Like, am I wrong? So why the fuck are we playing as fucking unicorns and fucking sharks and shit? I don't understand that part, so forgive me if I don't want to fucking suck Activision's dick and buy all the microtransactions every day. I've seen some people in the comments don't seem to understand the fact that just because you complain and you want the game to be better doesn't mean you hate the game and you're not a Call of Duty fan. I can still like the game and enjoy it in its moments, but I still fucking hate the decisions they make. It doesn't mean that I hate the game itself. I just hate the decisions they make that make this game just fall further and further from grace, and just way, way, way further from what we actually want from a good Call of Duty game. Activision are so incredibly lucky that GTA 6 is getting delayed, even though I pretty much called that that shit was gonna happen. Let's be serious for a second. There's no way that a Rockstar game is not getting delayed at least one time. Come on. There really isn't much to say. It's been rough for us COD fans, and if you try to complain about something and post it on the subreddit, that shit'll just get taken down instantly. Which is why videos like these, talking about the problems in the game and stuff that can be done to improve it, actually matters. Because if we didn't have quote-unquote COD sucks channels, then there would basically be nobody left to call out Activision on their bullshit, and they would basically be getting away with much, much worse stuff than they currently get away with, which is not what we want to happen. So regardless of how many gooch lickers complain and try to suck Activision off, I'm still gonna be here whining and complaining about the shit awful game that they've presented us with. I wish they could just stop the yearly cycle, give their devs time to actually hone their craft and make a good game, like an actual decent game with good designs from certain Call of Duties mixed together. If they had the time and the freedom to do that without Activision tacking on the SBMM bullshit to ruin everything, I feel like we'd actually have something cooking. We'd actually have some good shit on our hands. But while Activision is in charge and not the community, I really don't see that happening at all. I've always wondered if it would be possible for the Call of Duty devs to just switch publishers and just work under a different publisher. I don't know the logistics for that. Like, I'm not sure how that would actually work, but I've always wondered if that would improve the series in some way. But I have my doubts because, as most of you probably remember, we all thought it was going to be a huge thing. We thought it was going to be a great thing when Activision was getting bought into Microsoft, that Microsoft was going to come in there, clean shit up, sweep up all the bullshit, correct things, put them as they should be, and actually make games that are solely for the purpose of being fun and not to squeeze every dollar out of its player base. But clearly that shit did not happen. If anything, I would argue that things became almost worse after Microsoft took over, because if Microsoft are the type of company to have the gall to start charging $80 soon for their primary games, and you know that definitely includes Call of Duty, then they are the type to definitely support Activision's scummy practices and give them the backing to do whatever scummy type of shit they feel like doing whenever they want. I used to be in favor of Microsoft's takeover of Activision, but now that I see how that turned out, I honestly don't know if switching publishers would even do anything at all to help the situation. We also recently got some leaks that soon enough they would start putting events and limited time modes behind a paywall, which is absolutely disgusting. I was going to make a video dedicated to just that, but the other day it came out that Activision suddenly changed their decision somehow, or maybe they were influenced by the community and saw the pushback. I don't know what it was, but it looks like they definitely backtracked on their decision once they saw the community reaction to that. So that is the kind of results we need. We just need people to make enough of a stink about something so that we can get it changed. If enough people complain for the right cause, it will get shit done eventually. You've seen it happen in plenty of other gaming communities like Fortnite and Destiny and whatnot. Like, if enough people come together for a good reason and actually don't want to put up with bullshit, then the developers sort of have no choice if they actually want people to play their game. But the games that often don't turn out good are the ones where people did not really give enough pushback on what they wanted and what they didn't want in the game. And sometimes it just falls on deaf ears, just like this whole situation with Activision and the Call of Duty community. Like, it is hard for me to recall a single time where Activision has actually had like good communication that isn't forced legal jargon to cover their asses, or even the dev teams just simply communicating with the community. Like, that's what the community is for, to communicate. Like, why the fuck wouldn't they communicate with the people who are actually playing and buying their games? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. At least with Modern Warfare 3 last year, Sledgehammer actually communicated. Like, they did their shit. It may have not been the most hyped up game, but they did their shit there, and I'll give them their props for that. But it feels like this year Treyarch have basically said almost nothing. It feels like the only time we get any sort of communication is through patch notes, and if there's nothing in the patch notes, then you're just kind of fucked. You just have to guess what they're trying to fix, what they're aware of, or if they're actually trying to fix the issues that keep repeating themselves. I've seen tons of bugs with like no information on when they're gonna be fixed, like lots of returning issues that haven't been there for years. It's actually a mess. It's like the game actually looks like an insanely buggy SBMM filled mess since the Season 3 Reloaded update. Like, to anybody still playing Black Ops 6, just why? I mean, you're allowed to enjoy the game, but I'm just saying, like, have you not experienced any of these problems at all? And if so, do you just choose to put up with it because you enjoy the game? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, I'm actually curious to know why you'd put up with the game for this long that's been so lacking and kind of just disappointing. Like, I was like, if you just scroll through the Reddit and just see tons of complaints, it doesn't even have to be Reddit. Go to Twitter, anywhere, all you'll see about Black Ops 6 is complaints. And it's just sad because, like, other games get complaints. No game is perfect, but it just seems like other games are so much more playable in comparison to Call of Duty. Every game has problems and bugs, but it just seems like they are still much more playable in comparison to Call of Duty, that it's sad. And I haven't tested this for myself, but apparently they decided to ramp up the SBMM since Season 3 Reloaded, which I haven't personally experienced because I haven't been playing the game. I've been too busy on Dark Souls 2. But it seems like their tactic for whenever the player base is kind of dying back down is to ramp up the SBMM. I don't know why they think that works, but apparently that's like severely killed a lot of the matchmaking for players, and like people just can't get into lobbies, they can't find matches, and when they do find matches, it's insanely sweaty. Like I've heard that time and time again this season, and if anything, that's the #1 reason why I'm not coming back this season reloaded. And I feel like the next time I'll hop on is probably to see the last zombies map, and then that'll be it, because I for one, like Treyarch apparently, have just completely lost interest in this game's multiplayer. There's just nothing interesting there for me, and it's so sad because Black Ops 6 at its core isn't even like a bad game. Like the movement, it's okay, the gunplay is pretty decent, to be honest. Like it's not a bad game. Like you have no idea how much I want to enjoy Black Ops 6, but I just can't because of all these glaring issues that just punch you right in the jaw whenever you log in, and it just kills the whole game for me. Like I literally don't even want to attempt to play the game. That is how bad the state of Call of Duty is right now. It is actually disappointing as hell. But anyway guys, let me know what you think about this video. Have you had any of these problems that I mentioned, and have you been staying away from Black Ops 6? If not, have you been enjoying it? And if so, why? No hate to you, I would just like to hear like any point of view that's like actually enjoying Black Ops 6. Like for me, it's just not happening, but it'd be interesting to see what you guys are up to. But anyway guys, that's been it from me. Make sure to hit that subscribe, hit the bell to turn on notifications, like this video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, and yeah guys, have a good one. Peace.
Girl, you're so lovely. Pour up a bottle of bubbly. I'll tell you what troubled me so much on my mind is strange how it's functioning. You be my baddie. Tell her your baddies to at me, get at me. I ain't Darth Vader, but she call me daddy. She dragged to the club, told me come be my caddy, alright. I see her.